So we start again. Okay, good. All right, so the number came up for the consulate?
And the number came up from the consulate, and then what we should do now? If you refuse it, we never come out.
You never get a chance
We
again.
never have a chance again. And before that, between that, we signed up, and I forgot all about it. Shlomo was very much, and Feige and Morzi, why we're not coming out to the United States, why we have to struggle in Israel.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we decided that we take the opportunity and be coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So Isaac was really upset, and he was crying, why we have to go, we can make your money also.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what he did, the decision, and we arrived here in 1948 with three children. Shmuel was 11.
1960?
No, 1958.
58. Okay.
58 we arrived here. It was Purim we had on that ship, so about 2 weeks before Pesach we arrived
Okay,
here.
let me just say now
Yeah.
that when my parents came to America, they went to Philadelphia with to Uncle Maishi, and Uncle Joe was there, and Uncle Maishi had a grocery store, and my father had a grocery store as well, and we were neighbors in Philadelphia for about I would say about 10 years, because they were there, I guess, from 50 or 49, and I know that we moved to Bayonne around 1960. Am I right?
We came in, 58 you were already in Bayonne, because when we came, then we went to Bayonne right away to visit you.
Oh, so maybe in 58.
Right.
Okay.
No,
so
before that, because you have already experienced there in the store. You were there for a while already.
Okay, I think that there's a friend that we located, Piri, who my parents were friendly with in Bayonne, and she lives in Elizabeth, and I'm hoping to get in touch with her so that I could fill in the gaps of the story.
That's right.
All right, now I'm going to ask you some more questions, Helen.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we're after the war and everybody's a little bit settled, so what are your feelings today about how the Holocaust and the persecution influenced you? Wait, did you ever talk about your experiences? If so, to who? And did your feelings about religion and being Jewish change as a result of your experiences? So what are your feelings today? I mean, now it's 2015, it's 70 years later, we talk so much, but deep down, are you angry? Are you settled with it?
I'm not. You can never settle with it, because you're living it through all the time that you're missing your loved ones that you lost. And I made a tape for Spielberg, that the life story that I made 3 copies for my 3 children that they should have it. And the way I feel that the most important thing is that the generations to now and to come in the future, they should know about what Holocaust means. What we went through, the history should continue. That's very important, because this is something that 6 million Jews and what we lived through. It's not a way of a war. It was a Holocaust, that they tortured Jews, gassed Jews, killed them, burned them. So it's like something that every generation should know about it. And I always talk about it with the children, or even with my grandchildren's husbands, right? That my grandchildren's husband. And they are Americans, and they have no idea imagine how we went through. When you're asking about the religion, no, I would not give it up. I was kept that way always.
Do you understand if you meet people that are survivors that are not Shomer Shabbos? Do you understand?
Everybody is on their own. I could not be not Shomer Shabbos, because I lived through my background and I kept it, and I wanted to continue. And I also met my husband that he was so much involved in religion, and I was happy that his background is the same like mine. So we were able to continue the way we were brought up. And we tried very hard wherever we were able to keep it, and every day it became more
Well,
and more and stronger.
did you ever think where was God? Or why did God do this? Or
Not really. I thought the different way. I cannot blame God because God does what he wants to do, and there is no question, and we're not getting an answer anyway. I believe in it that he was good to me actually because I was so close all the time, couple of times to death, and the last minute I was able to survive and to have such a beautiful family and generations. So every day I thank God that we're able to continue, and thank God my children, my grandchildren, and great grandchildren, all they strictly Orthodox, and
good for
and
you.
the legacy for my parents and for Srucho's parents.
Okay. I just want to say that it's very hard, I think, to relive this over and over again, even though so many years have passed and so much nice things have happened in your life. At the end of the day, you relive the torture or the freezing cold or the hunger or the loneliness or all of that stuff. And you talk about it like it was easy to talk about, but I'm sure it's not easy to talk about.
I mean, to tell you the story is over, and you should have a tape on it and a record of it. It's not easy, but I found that I have to do it because the family should have it and to know where we're coming from, what we lived through, and what we have today. So the rest is history.
Okay, there's just a few more questions. We kind of things. Did you ever apply to Germany for a pension? What was your experience when you applied, and how did you feel?
I applied and I'm getting because I felt that I deserve it, and whatever I get, it's never enough. But definitely, whatever the Holocaust survivors getting from them out is hakarevach.
So I mentioned this before. My mother also got a Holocaust pension. My father didn't. He was he just refused to he didn't want anything from them, and he just hold on one second. Oh.